Hi everyone. So it is Tuesday. Yes, no, today's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, March 18th, and I'm here to talk a little bit more about how we could be running our lives in this kind of crazy time. Crazy time because we have a coronavirus affecting us, and because it's called a pandemic, and that word in and of itself gets us so wound up, you know. I decided to speak to you today from outside. I'm here in New York, and we're having mild weather. I mean, I still have to be somewhat bundled up. We're having mild weather, but to come out and get some fresh air and have the sun hit my face, life is still good, you know. Life is still good. Before I go on with a few minutes of conversation with you, I'd like to show you some facts. I was listening today to Governor Cuomo, and then I looked it up for myself to kind of back it up a little bit. So with regards to the coronavirus, around the globe, as of when I Googled it, 208,000 people have been reported to have the virus. 208,000 people around the globe. To date, 8,300 have passed from it. And 83,230 people have recovered from it. Most of us recover from it. It's a really strong virus that can kill, and 83,230, I don't know what the percentage is of that, of 208,000, you might want to look it up, but more people are healthy from this and recovering from it. So I'd like to start off this conversation letting you know that we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. While I'm out here, the dog might bark because she's out here with me, and she's looking at shadows and wagging her tail, and that might turn into a bark. A plane might go by. You might hear a siren or two because life is happening. So if you hear any of those things behind me or around me, know that life is happening. We're okay. And yeah, I know we're stuck at home, maybe. And I know that we're only traveling outside when we have to. I get that. We're all adhering to this. That's good. We're being smart. And life goes on. And I have one other thing before I really start talking too much. And this is because I am not as tech savvy as people would like me to be. So today is Wednesday, and at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, I'm going to be holding a service online. A service online so that you can come and sit in the privacy of your own space, whether it is your phone or tablet or PC or laptop, 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, which means if you're in some other time zone, 7 p.m. Eastern is the time that it's going on. You can look up what that means in your area. 7 p.m. tonight. We are meeting on zoom.us. It's becoming a very popular website because this is where people are able to see one another and chat with one another. I mean, for me, I've been on this site for a couple of years already, so it's so normal for me to meet people online and talk to them. I counsel one-on-one with people on Zoom. I have meetings on Zoom. We've had up to 100 people on Zoom where you get to see their faces and hear their voices. So I'm going to facilitate tonight a service that's for you. If you can find the time, I'd love to have you visit us, and I'd love to have you be able to say what's on your mind in a safe space. There'll be no judgment. There'll be no expectations. We all need to share right now. And sometimes the sharing is hearing other people's wisdom about what to do with their time. And some of it is people getting some things off their chest that they need to, because we're in some odd time, and if we don't gather together, if we don't talk to one another, then we're not going to be then we're going to be alone, and I don't want to be alone, and I don't think you want to be alone either. So this is your place to reach out. So tonight, either download zoom.us or get the Zoom app, and the ID number is as you see below. Okay, I'm going to put this down. And now I just want to talk to you. If my voice is soothing for you, for some people it is, then allow yourself to close your eyes if you like. And allow yourselves to just know that I'm outside. a place where when you get the chance you might want to be. Even if it's a gentle rain, even if it's a gentle snow. Go outside for a minute. Go outside and look at the world. Look at the sky. Look at the sky and see how absolutely enormous the universe is. Enormous. I'm looking around and I'm seeing forever trees, and I'm seeing birds, and I'm seeing clouds, and I'm seeing sunshine, and it goes on forever. And in the going on forever, allow yourself to be a tiny speck. A tiny speck. A tiny speck that is capable of embracing the enormity of life. A tiny speck that is able to embrace the enormity of life. As we inhale, we take in the beauty of life, the survival of life. As we exhale, we get rid of toxicities. That's the way the body is designed. It's designed to take on life with an inhale, and to exhale what's toxic to us. It's a fabulous system, this body creation. I'm asking you now to take your time and breathe. Sometimes when we exaggerate our breath, it helps us to close out the voices in our head. It helps us to focus on, instead of the mind, focused on the being alive. Some people say to me, well, how do you pray? And I say, for me, prayer is when I'm my most silent. Prayer is when I'm not asking for anything. Prayer is when I'm not identifying anything. Prayer is when I am silent and just breathing. Silent and just breathing. And giving it all a rest. Giving it all a rest. The concerns for yesterday and tomorrow. The how-to for the future. The what-ifs. When I close my eyes and I breathe, I don't think about hunger, I don't think about fear. I exaggerate my breath and I just honor life. I exaggerate my breath and I honor life. So how do we do that? One of the ways of exaggerating your breath is to put your hands over your ears. And when you put your hand over your ears, there's an echo. And you can hear yourself breathe. And if you're not good at doing that, then listen to my breath for a minute. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And that, my friends, is life. Inhaling and exhaling. Everything else is the in-between that we do. Everything else is the stuff that we make up. Everything else is the stuff that our brain is having a conversation about. Regardless of what your home life is like right now, regardless of the money you have in the bank or not, regardless of whether the kids are at home and driving you nuts or not, regardless of whether the spouse or the significant other is saying what you need them to say or not say, regardless of the chaos in your life, pause with me for a minute, put your hands over your ears, and give it all a rest. Give your thoughts a rest. I promise you that in giving your thoughts a rest, your sanity will come back. In giving your thoughts a rest, you'll be able to think more clearly when it's time to do that. In giving your thoughts a rest, you'll be able to smile for a few moments. In giving your thoughts a rest, you'll be able to feed your body the oxygen it needs. You'll be able, in a breath, you will be able to slow your heart rate down. You can slow your heart rate down by pausing and breathing. We have tough times that we're living in right now, and they're going to get worse from what I keep hearing. And as they do, I want you so much to be able to be calm through it. Saucy, here, puppy, come here. I want you so calm to be able to go through all of what needs to be done. Allow yourselves to breathe. I'm going to be speaking on here regularly. I hope you visit. I'm going to be holding as many services online as I can. I hope you join us. Don't let it be just my voice that speaks all the things to keep us all steady. I want to hear from you. We all do. I want to hear your concerns. I want to hear your joy. I want to hear it all. I hope that you visit with us tonight, 7 p.m. Download zoom.us or get the app on your device. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to sharing time with you. If you like, you can bring a candle. I bring a little candle and I light it up before we start, just to see that little flickering light. That little flickering light can be so peaceful. I hope to see you later. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.